After watching the last video, you should be now familiar with the concept of SweepMe. This video is dedicated to showing you how to save data with SweepMe. For this, we are going to use the Save bar in the General tab. As SweepMe takes care automatically of the writing of the data and the creation of the files, saving data in SweepMe might feel a bit different from other software. Let's first create some arbitrary data. We start from a blank setting. To save data, the module MakeFile needs to be added. MakeFile will automatically write the data of all other modules into an ASCII text file. Let us add a loop with 10 repetitions. As loop is nested into MakeFile, all values related to these 10 repetitions will be saved into a single file. In order to visualize this variation, I add a plot widget to the dashboard and display loop index over the elapsed time. Now we can run the sequence and see a line with 10 points. This data is already saved in a temporary folder that you can access via menu, File, Open Folder, Temp. You can see one data file ending with txt. The first row contains the variables of the modules that took part in the measurement and that returned values. The second row contains their units. All the other lines contain the data corresponding to the 10 measurement points created by the variation of the loop module. Let's increase the complexity of the measurement by adding some more data. For example, another loop with 5 repetitions above MakeFile. As the second loop is above the MakeFile, a new file will be created for each repetition of loop 2. This concept works for all modules. Variation of modules above MakeFile create new files. Variation of modules below MakeFile determine how many measurement points each file contains. After running this measurement procedure, we can see more data points in the plot. Let me split the curve along the variation of loop 2. We now have 50 points that are organized as a variation of 5 times 10. We can check again the temporary data folder. Now we have 5 data files and they are automatically labeled with the variation of loop 2. In each file, we still have 10 measurement points. Moreover, you can see that the data of all modules is written into the file. For example, the indices of both modules, loop 1 and loop 2, are written to the file, independent on whether these modules are above or below the MakeFile in the sequencer. This is an important feature, as each measurement can be correctly identified in a second moment. As SweepMe does not create only one file, but multiple depending on the measurement sequence, a normal saving procedure would not work. Instead, each file is saved into a standard measurement data folder. You only need to give a name to the folder and to the file and click Save Data. Now, all your data is copied to the measurement data folder. You'll find the data by clicking File, Open Folder, Measurement Data. The prefix temp has now been replaced by the file name you chose. The file name contains an ID with a branch index and a file repetition index that makes sure that each file has a unique name. The given folder name leads to the creation of a subfolder. If you change the file name, you can still save your data into the same folder. This way, you can save all your measurements into a single folder. Similarly, you can also keep the file name and just change the folder name to create subfolders. It is up to you how to organize the structure of your saved data. Besides all the data file, there's a thumbnail image of the plot widget and a setting file. This setting file can be opened by any editor and summarizes the measurement procedure. It can be used like any other SweepMe setting file to recover your program configuration if you wish to repeat the same measurement. It means that, together with all the measurement data, a copy of your measurement program is saved, and can be later used to restore exactly the measurement you performed. The concept of saving data with SweepMe might feel unusual, but once you use it, you will see that it can be quite convenient to quickly and easily save a lot of data, as you only need to change the folder or file name and click Save Data. In the next videos, we will describe further basics about SweepMe, for example how to use settings to save and restore your measurement procedures.